you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all? And if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like you've been here before? How am I gonna be an optimist about this? How am I gonna be an optimist about this? We were caught up and lost in all of our vices. In your pose as the dust settled around us, and the walls kept tumbling down in the city that we love. Great clouds roll over the hills, bringing darkness from above. But if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all? And if you close your eyes, does it
Thank you.
almost feel like you've been here
On my channel, we'll be right up and running in just a few months.
optimist about this?
Stay tuned for more
I'm gonna be an optimist about this.
on Sidious TV.
Where do we begin? The rubble or our sins? Oh, where do we begin? The rubble or our sins? And the walls kept tumbling down in the city that we love. Great clouds roll over the hills, bringing darkness from above. But if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all? And if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like you've been here before? Oh, how am I gonna be an optimist about this? How am I gonna be an optimist about this? If you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all?
Thank you for listening and watching Sidious TV.
At Firestone Complete Auto Care, we hold our service to the highest standard. That's why we have thousands of ASE certified technicians nationally. So don't wait any longer. Give us a call and book your next appointment today.
Get your mother-loving ears on because your big-time radio DJ's got news. PayPal lets you pay for stuff in-store, online, or over time. Now that's a tune. You can pay your own way. Don't just pay, baby. PayPal.
Learn more at paypal.com.
Friskies is here to tell your cats hi. That usually works. But there's one thing that always does the trick. Friskies. With so many Friskies choices, you can always bring your cats running from their secret napping spots. There's always more to explore. Click or tap the banner to see for yourself or visit your local store.
Drew and Sue and M&M's Minis. And baking the surprise birthday cake for Lou. And Sue forgetting that her oven doesn't really work. And Drew remembering that they don't have flour. And Lou getting home early from work, which he never does. And Drew and Sue using the rest of the tubes of M&M's Minis as party poppers instead.
I think this is one of those moments where people say, it's the thought that counts.
M&M's, it's more fun together.
There's no need to take a stand, 'cause it was I who chose to start. I see no need to take me home. won't matter anyhow. If morning's echo says we've sinned, it was what I wanted now. Be blinded by the light. Just call me angel.
Power XL. Life keeps you busy. We help you excel.
The following is a paid program for the Power XL Air Fryer Grill, brought to you by TriStar Products Incorporated. Are appliances taking over your kitchen? Toasters, air fryers, grills, deep fryers. So many appliances taking up so much kitchen space. What if there was one appliance that replaces all of these that you'd be excited to use every day? Well, now there is. Introducing the all-new 8-in-1
Just call me angel on the morning
in a much smaller space.
Power XL. Life keeps you busy. We help you excel.
The following is a paid program for the Power XL Air Fryer Grill, brought to you by TriStar Products Incorporated. Are appliances taking over your kitchen? Toasters, air fryers, grills, deep fryers. So many appliances taking up so much kitchen space. What if there was one appliance that replaces all of these that you'd be excited to use every day? Well, now there is. Introducing the all-new 8-in-1 Power XL Air Fryer Grill. Now, for the first time ever, you can char grill an enormous amount of food and air fry your favorites all at the same time. Make fries that are so crunchy. And 6 huge, juicy char-grilled burgers that are stuffed with ooey-gooey cheese. Now you can make healthier, complete meals, super fast, that your family will love. You can save up to 70% less calories from fat and still enjoy fried foods guilt-free. The entire grill plate heats up to a searing 450 degrees. This, combined with superheated cyclonic air, gives you char-grilled results indoors with virtually no smoke. Grilled fish, chicken, and ribs. This is an air fryer, grill, rotisserie, convection oven, pizza oven, griddle, deep fryer, toaster oven, all in one. Now you know him as America's favorite on-air TV chef. Eric Thies is a successful author and culinary expert. On today's show, Eric and co-host Stephanie Roberts will go head-to-head with all the appliances we replace. And watch what happens when we have a cook-off against the Ninja Foodie Grill and the New Wave Bravo. The results are incredible.
You know, truly, I'm super excited to introduce the Power XL Air Fryer Grill.
So I've seen air fryers and I've seen grills, but I've never seen one that does both at the same time.
It does both. It air fries and it grills and a whole lot more. And that's the very reason these manufacturers don't want you to know about it, because they wouldn't be able to sell you this and this and that and that and that and that, over $1,000 worth of appliances. Ours happens to be better, faster, cheaper, more efficient, and that's why this is the only appliance you will use every single day. Power XL is known as America's #1 brand of air fryers. Look at our beautiful cook and look window. We cooked our fries with our cyclonic air. Up to 70% of calories from fat gone. They're crispy.
And they're crunchy.
And what about the inside?
Piping hot and delicious.
I like that. So here's tray number 2.
Oh, wow.
So we did a whole pile of fries.
It's a lot of food.
Now we're doing a whole pile of onion rings.
Okay. So now I am streaming. This one. So, installing. Okay, so now this is where it's going to be cool. So, hold on. Hold on.
You're wondering who I am. Secret, secret, I've got a secret. Machine or mannequin. Secret, secret, I've got a secret. With parts made in Japan. Secret, secret,
Machines to save our lives. Machines dehumanize.
The time has come at last. Secret, secret, I've got a secret. To throw away this mask. Secret, secret, I've got a secret. Now everyone can see. Secret, secret, I've got a secret. My true identity. I'm Kilroy. 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 Kilroy.
I'm seriously sorry for 16 plays.
Only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Oh, shall I stay? Would it be a sin? Oh, if I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too. Oh, for I can't help falling in love with you. Oh, like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Won't take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Oh, for I can't help falling in love with you.
Lowe's helps refresh your garden in time for Mother's Day. Right now, get 5 bags of 1.5 cubic foot Scott's Naturescapes mulch for just $10. Plus, select 1.5 gallon annuals hanging baskets make the perfect gift. Now 2 for only $15. The best garden starts with great deals. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 5/7. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. Discount taken at time of purchase.
Booking.com has stays for absolutely anyone. For instance, imagine you're a vampire thirsting for a lively hotel. You'll find a Vegas resort near some great nightlife. Perfect. You may be undead, but you're the life of the party. And if the forecast calls for sun, at least there's free cancellation on most stays, so you can wait for the perfect wedding.
How long's a grandma hair on this? You've never done it before. I've literally never done hair on it. Last year was fun. For you, then, let's say, like, in Chicago, you went and got a grand bag. How long's that? A day or less. Oh, wow. How long's a grandma hair on this? How you doing today, sir?
Streamdex. That's the Streamdex. Mario. There's a button. God. There we go.
Oh my God. Can you believe I had to break my Hot Toys on purpose? Stay with me now. I just got this Peacemaker in, and I cannot get his deagle out of his holster. For the first time ever, the comments were very helpful, so let's go break a figure.
There you go.
If your boy wanted to go the lazy route, the comment said I could just push it out, so I'm gonna try it. So I used all my force that my thumb could do, and this is what happened. Yeah, it left a mark. We need a new plan. Alright, my lazy plan A failed, but we got plan B. We're gonna get an X-Acto knife and go to town on this whole peg. Just take a look. This peg is so tiny. Why did Hot Twist do this? I'm not gonna lie, your boy will start to crash out. I'm done, bro. The hairdryer's out. After burning my fingertips, I'm gonna push it out and let's go. I'm not gonna lie, I did some damage on the deagle. I'm not happy about it. But this is Hot Twist's fault. It's not my fault, man. Come on. Yesterday's video, I did some posing with the Peacemaker, but I wasn't satisfied. I feel like we were missing the deagle. Either way, this just feels right. And I was curious, why the hell did I have to do this? Your one went detective mode, I just asked ChatGPT, and then it says there's like a Warner Brothers licensing portrayal thing. I'm in shock. If you're gonna take away the access to some accessories, just don't sell the figure at them. Look, I'll be there no matter what to break a figure, but for $300, I'm good. That creep dude, that guy is following me. I like it. What are you worried about? Work shot. Oh, no, you've been made. You've been made. You've been made. Yeah, you've been made, bro. That was a complete reaction. You tried one in, now you've been put in.
Hold on, we'll be right back.
Oh, okay, this can be a shout out. I don't even know if it's still there. The best live performance and pork chops that I
Me with this headset on, looking and doing the things.
If I was an alien, I would treat us the exact same way the aliens do. I wouldn't give a fuck who's in the Pentagon. I would find some dude cooking. 607 Unk exposes Sauce Walker for sliming out his artist Say So Pete. Listen, this what happened when you went out with the kilos, right? When you went out with the kilos, they call you big homie. They tell you big homie you got 24 hours like I gave McNeil to report. And when you don't report, we gonna come get you. So we gonna bring you just like Tupac and Biggie. Remember I told you last time in St. Louis?
There were rules that they had put in place that after a second Purple Heart, the wounded soldiers, sailors, whoever, were supposed to be sent home. I was still in the field hospital when he
Yeah, yeah. So, in light of all of what we've experienced, based on what your status is,
Yeah.
I would get protected because that's all the vaccine is. Just get the protection.
Get boosted.
Yeah.
Mask up. Spread out. Open the windows. Go outside if you can
That's
go
right.
outside. Okay.
And even if it is that you only wear your mask when you go into heavy populated places, do that.
You know, I'm because, you know, if I'm not here, if I'm sick, the show does not go on.
Right.
If I hear someone coughing, I just leave.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing. And most of us, I was just on a plane. I was like, oh, I had to cough. I was like, you know, trying not to cough because it's alarming.
Don't choke on the,
You know?
on the water.
It's unreal. But yeah. It's just still protect yourself.
Protect yourself.
Yep.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Kelly. This has been fantastic. I'm excited to have you back for season 2, beginning whenever we get to it. But I'm thinking, you know, new rug, more chairs, multiple guests.
I love it.
It's going to be great.
I love it.
Live audience.
Yay.
Yeah.
Love it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Yay. And thank you. I've been Jerome Evans. This is Bottomless Coffee with Jerome. You can stream our episodes at bottomlesscoffeeshow.com. See you next time.
What I recommend is the standard for a meditation practice that is a practice that is intended to produce the results over time, which is the results are that you begin to experience yourself differently. You begin to experience your true nature. You begin to identify yourself as the awareness instead of your personality. You begin to identify yourself with the awareness of what's happening instead of what you're thinking about what's happening, because what you're thinking about what's happening is being delivered by a system that's corrupt. By a system that's corrupt. What do I mean by that? Well, if when you were born, say you were born in Italy, and you were born to Italian parents, right? If we were to take you as a baby away from your parents in Italy and brought you here to Philadelphia and have you be raised by somebody here, right? You would be speaking English. You would be a Philadelphian. You would have the view of the world from here. You would have the view of the world that was given to you by the way your parents were, and that conditioning would be internalized, right? So you would literally be being the child of those parents, even though your real parents are in Italy, and if we had left you there, you'd be speaking Italian, and you'd have a point of view from Italy. Right? So that conditioning that got put into your brain is dependent upon where you were born and who your parents were and what language people speak there and what the point of view from that place on the planet is. And that's what's running in your head that you call you. That can't be that efficient and effective because that gets passed along from parent to child, right? And then it gets passed along from collective society to individual, right? So you have a program running in your head that's the program of the collective society you grew up in, and it's the program of the parents that raised you. And you call that you. And that's not very effective, right? It's a corrupt program because it's designed to have you survive. That's the programming that has been passed down to us from the caveman, you know, to survive. not a bad program, because without it, we wouldn't be here right now, right? The problem with it is that it's too efficient and too effective. It will have you survive by considering everything that you come into contact with the threat, which means that your system has to be in a state of readiness at all times, which means you're burning up energy as if somebody's going to attack you soon, right? And you're preoccupied. You're preoccupied with paying attention to that thought activity, because part of your conditioning is to be conditioned to believe that the voice in your head is you. You were conditioned to believe that, weren't you? They call it thinking. You know, oh, I'm just thinking. The voice in my head, that's me thinking. But if you slow down, you start paying attention to that voice in your head, you'll discover that it's ruthless. It says terrible things about you, right? It's ruthless. It judges and evaluates everything. Right? And the other thing about it that's obvious is it doesn't seem to care about whether you're happy.
So go buy them. Well, since I'm required to wear them,
Telling you what to do, and a lot of that has to do with protecting yourself, right? Avoiding threats to you, protecting yourself and systems like we call that pursuing happiness. Protecting yourself and systems like that. So that's the program. But even if you love them and you trust them, it's only a matter of time before they say something or do something that in your system represents a threat. And then you get defensive and attack them. They have no idea why you're attacking them, so their system goes off, and they attack you back.
Boots, socks, t-shirts, skivvies, haircuts, razors, and whatever else you need to look good and smell good at work.
So if you don't, and that's called suffering. You suffer when you experience your life that way. You suffer when you experience that you're the voice in your head, because it never stops. It's always complaining, right? Doesn't let you sleep. It's always catastrophizing everything, you know. Oh, it's awful. It's awful. Right? And you live in that world. You get to live in a thought world that is presenting you with that version of reality. And it's taken to be the truth. It's taken to be the truth. So almost all of the 8 billion people on the planet believe that's the way it really is. You and I are really separate. We're separate from reality. We're separate from the world. It is very scary. It is very threatening, right? So we should get ourselves some guns. And we should not trust anybody, because they might be out to get us, right? And so it goes on. You become paranoid. You become neurotic, right? And you're living in this state of stress and tension every single day, you know? Pursuing happiness, although you never actually experience it. Because the personality that you take yourself to be cannot be happy. This is very important to understand. This is the essence of why these teachings are so critical. Because either you're going to be here for a set period of time, considering yourself to be inhabiting a physical body, considering yourself to be the voice in your head, and you will be pursuing happiness for a set period of time, trying to avoid suffering and trying to avoid being killed or being threatened. And then the body will drop, and that'll be the end of your life. In the meantime, during that entire time, you were never here. You were only in relationship to a thought process in your brain. You were never actually in the world. And so you never actually had an experience of the world. You had an experience of a version of the world that's happening in your head all the time. That's the only life you've been living. You've been dreaming a dream that's being presented to you in your head all the time by the voice, right, telling you what's going on and so forth. You've been living in that dream. But you didn't know it was a dream. You thought it was reality, just like the 8 billion people on the planet. And so we're doing the best that we can in the situation that we find ourselves in. And that's and we have to all be paranoid, because it's not paranoia. The fear is real. People are out to get me, right? And this is what you see on the news. This is the reality that we're all living with. And it's called reality. It's believed to be the truth. What these practices and teachings will allow you to discover that that's not so. That what your brain took to be the truth was nothing but a download. It's nothing but a program that got downloaded in your brain. And because you're part of a tribe that believes in the download, believes that the download is reality, right? You've been living your life that way. You've been living your life that way. And it hasn't been fun. There's a lot of suffering going on there because your expectations seldom get met and you don't feel happy. You don't feel relaxed. You don't feel calm. You keep pursuing happiness by trying to get more stuff, get more money and get more stuff, because it seems like every time I get something that I want, I feel this experience that we call happiness. And so I want to do more of that. I want to get more money and get more stuff. Then I can be more happy, right? The problem with that is it's a misunderstanding, because that's not happiness, it's gratification. You get something that you want, right? But it doesn't last long, because after you get it, you don't want it. Right? And the experience of having it loses its value. It starts being common and ordinary. If you get a brand new car the first day, maybe the first week are exciting. After that, you start thinking about how much it's going to cost you to maintain this sucker and hoping that you don't have an accident with it, right? So what became a pleasurable thing now becomes a negative experience. So it's just like eating food. When you eat food, you desire the food, right? So you want to be happy, so you want to fulfill the desire, and you get the food and you eat the food and you're gratified. We call that pleasurable gratification happiness. And so now we just keep pursuing that, which means we got to keep eating more food, get fatter, unhealthy, get more money to buy more stuff, which means work harder, work longer, right? Wear the body out, right? Have more stress about it, right? And just keep pursuing those dopamine hits. Keep pursuing those momentary experience of gratification, right? And as you continue to play that game, right, you're unwittingly being a sucker. You're unwittingly being a sucker. If you go to the casino, the reason that they take the money from most people, right, is because most people go there hoping and praying that they win enough money that they can be happy the rest of their life. That's why people play the lottery, because people believe if I get enough money, I can buy enough shit, I can never run out of being gratified. That's a hell of a way to have to live your life, right? And it works because the people that run casinos know all they have to do is let a few people win once in a while, and the rest of you will come and give us all your money. It's a beautiful situation if you own the casino, right? But people don't realize you're living your life like it's a casino. You get a pleasurable experience. Every once in a while you eat a meal and then you're satisfied and gratified. But it's only a matter of time before you're hungry again. It's only a matter of time before you're looking at the menu again, right? So this keeps you on a treadmill. It keeps you playing a sucker game where you only get gratification, well-being, and happiness. On the other hand,
Hello, friends. It's Gandalf the wizard here. Oi there, listen up, right? It's Gandalf. Over there, I'm in the Shire. What was that? By golly, what was that? Holy moly, that thing is terrifying. Holy shit. Kill that fucking thing, man.
You only get gratification every once in a while, and you never experience well-being and happiness. On the other hand, I am going to struggle, I'm going to cope with it, I'm going to fight with it, and I'm going to resist it. And that's going to be my happy life. But if you move your attention away from that activity, you begin to realize none of that is necessary. Nobody is trying to kill you right now. You don't have to identify with a system that's not working very well. And if you can get yourself to be awake and seeing what's actually happening instead of what the interpretation of it is that the mind's giving you, then you have the opportunity to begin to get related to reality as it actually is, and to experience your true nature as.
Power XL. Life keeps you busy. We help you excel.
The following is a paid program for the Power XL Air Fryer Grill, brought to you by TriStar Products Incorporated. Are appliances taking over your kitchen? Toasters, air fryers, grills, deep fryers.
The North and protector of the free peoples of Middle Earth.
A really great griller.
A real badass on that barbecue, let me tell you.
It's excellent at.
Born in Sweden and blonde.
Hello, friends. It's Gandalf the wizard here. Oi there, listen up, right? It's Gandalf. I'm under fire. What was that? By golly, what was that? Holy moly, that thing is terrifying.
With PayPal, I can pay now or pay in full. No interest and no fees. Now feast your ears on this prime cut musical meat. You can pay your own way. Don't just pay, PayPal.
Subject to approval, eligibility varies. Learn more at paypal.com/pay-in-4.
At Firestone Complete Auto Care, we hold our service to the highest standard. That's why we have thousands of ASE certified expert technicians nationally. So if you're looking for car service that's got your back on the road, choose the place that treats every car like their own and every customer like family. Don't wait any longer. Call your local Firestone Complete Auto Care and book your next appointment today.
It's the Smucker's Uncrustables Radio Hour with round, soft, pillowy bread filled with delicious PB&J. Here's your host, Uncrustables.
Caller on line 3. What's eating you?
No one.
Crust, is that you?
Ugh.
Uncrustables are the best part of the sandwich. Sorry, crust.
Friskies is here to tell your cats hi. That usually works. But there's one thing that always does the trick. Friskies. With so many Friskies choices, you can always bring your cats running from their secret napping spots. There's always more to explore. Click or tap the banner to see for yourself or visit your local store.
Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces pass and I'm homebound. Staring blankly ahead, just making my way through the crowd. And I need you, and I miss you, and now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. Do you think time went past me by? 'Cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you tonight. There's always times like these when I think of you, and I wonder if you ever think of me. 'Cause everything's so wrong and I don't belong, living in your precious memory. 'Cause I need you, and I miss you. Now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. Do you think time went past me by? Oh, 'cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you tonight.
The mannerisms. Yeah. Hillary? Yeah. Yeah. Me think so. Yeah. Got you. I'm saying it. Let's look at some magacopium on the Georgia indictment.
Hey y'all, so as of August 15th, and for all you Democrats that didn't know, right now, today it's August 15th, tomorrow it'll be August 16th when it hits 12. Figured y'all probably didn't know that. But anyway, I'm just here to tell you that Biden is still the worst president in the history of the U.S. And guess what else? You ready? I'm an intuitive empath. My intuition is never wrong. So guess what? Trump is going to be a free man. He's going to walk away free. Guess what else? The entire Democratic Party, the ones that y'all support, yeah, that trash, they're going to all go down. So you know what? Buckle up, because it's going to be a wild ride for every single one of you. Have a good night.
She couldn't empath her way into knowing her smoke alarm needs a new battery.
Country.
Let's watch this guy.
So I've got a lot of people.
Black and white. Oh God, I love that. Look at that fucking piercing. Black and white filter over the video. Just the hallmark of the theater kid.
That get on my videos and they post that they're true patriots. They're ready to fight for their country. The fact that they're not gonna bow down. And the fact that they've got my back. So here's the question. When are you gonna stop commenting that on my videos and message me so that I can get you involved in order for you to do that? When are you going to live up to those words? Because here soon, I'm going to need a lot of you. I'm going to need all of you. Comments are great, but actions mean more than anything. So I've got a lot of people that get on my videos and they post that they're true.
Stars on his back window.
There's some things going on right now inside our government. Well, little political things happening around us. 3 things that we should be very fucking frightened of. First of all, the idea of criminalizing questioning an election. Yes, questioning the integrity of an election. The idea of criminalizing that should scare the fuck out of you. Yeah, I mean, they're wanting to try to put our man in.
Someone needs to explain to me what the fuck is going on with the interior decorations of my man's house. What is happening in this domicile? What decisions led to him filming the titty angle that I post every now and then? It's a rock climbing stove? What?
Wall has done it. Al Gore, I remember doing it. But he lost the Bush. Let's see, who all else? Hillary? Yeah, questioned the fuck out of the election integrity.
Yeah. I love the mannerisms. Yeah. Hillary? Yeah. Yeah, me think so. Yeah. Got you.
Integrity. Actually made up some shit, but we won't go into that. Well, then there's, right here in the state of Georgia, Stacey Abrams. Yeah, her foul ass.
Wait, why does he? It's funny when like Republicans just hate Stacey Abrams. It's like I'm not the biggest fan of Stacey Abrams. I feel like she is hyped up by liberals. Immediately what she did after getting a Michael Bloomberg bag was kind of run defense for him. I will not forget that. She also went and worked for Center for American Progress. I will never forget that. You know, to me that actually signals that this person is just like a machine politician. But like, why the fuck does he hate her for like losing? Like, I don't get it. She keeps losing, so why do you hate her? I mean, I know why he hates her, but she's black, she's a woman, and also she's like considered like an enemy from Fox News and all the other people that he watches, I guess.
Still questioning the outcome of that election. Well, there's other things too. Any government.
Only difference is if liberals actually pushed as hard as Republicans did to investigate, uncover, and rectify election interference done by the Republican Party, they would be able to genuinely create more equitable outcomes for the country because the elections process would be much better. Like, most of the time, through legal hurdles, the Republicans always create some level of election interference, some level of suppression, voter suppression. They do it all the time. So when, yes, Stacey Abrams is complaining about running against the Secretary of State who is purging hundreds of thousands of people off the voter rolls, like, that's a very valid